Hey guys, it's Ethan. Welcome back to another That Was In This Was Friday. Yay! Where we will be continuing Hey Hey, We're the Monkees. So where we left off. So that's that. Here's a thing that Davey said about the guys and everything. To me, they were just other actors, other people that were in the same show. I never really got to know them, even to this day. I've gotten to know Mickey a little more over the last couple of years, but he was very aloof, very difficult to get close to. Peter was in another world. Water beads, brown rice, hair, Krishna? Ooh. Water beads, brown rice, hair, Krishna. Can't pronounce that word. He was scary. I didn't want to go to his house. I thought I'd be in some sort of orgy or some kind of drug den. I was kind of naive to all that stuff. Even Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart, the songwriters, scared the pants off me. Wow, didn't know that. Okay. Here's something that Mickey says about like doing the show and everything. We were encouraged to do spontaneous and irreverent and not to treat this like a filming of a normal show. They didn't want 4 actors to merely come in and read their lines. They wanted to capture the irreverent, I'm sorry, this is a weird word, and creative atmosphere that was happening at the time. To do that, you'd have to have an environment that in itself was quite structured, then let the wild animals loose in the middle, and that's what they did. It was crazy working under those circumstances. We used to drive people crazy, go through directors and kill assistant directors. They would die. Just cart them off and get a new one. It was brutal. That I didn't also know either. So I'm trying to say, like, I'm trying to read the small quotes because, one, I read in my head faster than my mouth does, so that's why I, like, do this weird stutter, overlapping, saying weird pronunciation of the words type of thing, because my thought process is going faster than my mouth, so I'm trying to not read the big ones, which I completely apologize for, because those seem like really, really good quotes, so I'm really sorry. When we started filming, there was these 6-footers, and then there was little me. Every time they went to do a floor shot, it was like, where is he? So they used to say, a man maker for Davy. I hated that, and they'd bring a box, and I'd stand on it. Also didn't know that was Davey. I didn't know that they had to bring in a box. I know that he would like sometimes mess around and like stand on taller objects to be like, oh look. Like, I didn't know they actually had to sometimes bring in a box for him. That sucks. There's this one about, I have to hold the book up. There's this one about Buy Me a Dog from Peter. To the record of Gonna Buy Me a Dog, you realize that those guys did not know this was going to go on the record. They were just rehearsing. You hear at the beginning, Mickey says, don't mess up the take, Davey. And Davey says, the take's already messed up, Mickey. And it was completely spontaneous. They tried to do it again, but couldn't. Fortunately, they saved the original take. And that was great. That's who we were. That was the great strength of the group, as far as I'm concerned. I, believe it or not, did also not know that. Like, I knew it was one of the takes, but I didn't know, like, I thought they knew that they were recording. They were just being Mickey and Davey and just messing around. This is a good book. This is good. I didn't, Jim Foley was very nurturing. He provided a lot of help for me to learn acting. He created a safe haven and made it okay to be silly, which I didn't need too much encouragement to do. Mike Nesmith. And it comes with a picture of Mike jumping down to get a shot for a scene for one of the episodes. Pressure cooker? The pressure cooker. There's a chapter called The Pressure Cooker. Small quote. From Mike. Don Kirshner's sidekick, Herb Moyles, I'm sorry, that's probably pronounced wrong, wagged the contract at me and said, "We've got a contract, and this is the contract that you've got." And I smashed my fist into the wall, and I said, "Yeah, well, that could have been your face." I just lost my temper for a few seconds. What a schmeal guy was. Herbie. I remember that story. I remember that. I didn't think that quote was going there. I didn't read it fully beforehand, so. I'll be here next week, of course, to read a couple more quotes and show you more fabulous pictures. So, I had you had a great week. Can you tell I know how to speak? You guys had a good week and had a good, that was in, this is Friday. I'll see you guys later. Bye.